Today's Sunday, and what does that mean? That means it's our reset day. So this is the day, if it's the day that you have off, if not, there's other days of the week where you get to sit back and relax and maybe take inventory of how your week went and what are we going to do going forward. So here's the questions that I like to ask on my reset days. So what went well this week? What did you do that you liked, that you want to continue? Or maybe you just completed a project, and so that just went well this week. Let's celebrate those small wins that we have. What didn't go well this week? Even though we don't like to stay on the negatives, we still want to take note of what isn't working in our life on a weekly and a daily basis so that we can then in turn maybe make some changes to better ourselves for the future of where we want to be. So what didn't go so well this week? What did you learn this week? Right? We're always learning. Hopefully we're always learning. And new things, maybe things about ourselves, maybe things about the people around us. So what did we learn this week? Is it something that we can take with us going forward? Or is it just something that happened during the week that we learned and it's for the week and that's it? Did you work on any goals this week? Remember that you may not have accomplished a long-term goal, and if you did, that is super amazing. But most of the time, we're just accomplishing short-term goals to go into our long-term goals. So, like the basic one I like to use is high school. I know many of you are out of high school, obviously, but when you are in high school, you start the 9th grade, you imagine that you would graduate high school. And that's your long-term goal because that's 4 years away. And so what are our short-term goals? Well, let's graduate every year. And how do you break that down even further? Well, you just get out of bed every day, right? You get out of bed, you go to your classes, you do your homework, you hand it in. Those are our small wins on a daily basis that we should celebrate because otherwise we kind of get lost in how long it's going to take us to complete our long-term goals. So what are some goals that you completed this week? And lastly, are you setting your intentions for next week? So I think this is really important if we want to remain on track to be self-disciplined. And remember, self-discipline is a lot about self-love, and that goes along with self-discovery, right? We're always discovering things about ourselves. And so if we set our intentions at the end of one week, beginning of the next week, then we know where we want to be every day. And it will be a lot harder to get off course of the path we want to be on. So if you think about it, if you have a long-term goal of, let's say, working out, and you are able to do that after work, or maybe you do it in the morning, but you're at work and your coworkers want you to go out and enjoy a drink at the bar, or maybe a late night meal, which is okay and fun to do every once in a while. But if it's going to detour you from getting that weight that you want, or lifting, the weights that you want to lift, you meeting those goals in the gym, walking that extra mile, or running, if going out with your coworkers is in any way going to deviate you from that, then it's kind of nice to set that intention at the end of the one week and beginning of the next, where you can say, this week I'm not going to go out at all after work. I'm going to keep to this because I love myself, and I'm going to be disciplined so that I can move forward with my goals. So here's the questions that I ask every week. And really, like every day, I like to get up and kind of take inventory of what's my day going to look like and what can I accomplish today realistically. So my question to you guys is, do you do this? Do you set your intentions for the week? Are you taking note of the wins that you have on your goals? Taking note of what went well, what didn't go well, and what you learned. Are you doing that? Is it working? Or are you struggling with any aspect of these? Love to hear any comments on this, right? Just love to get the conversation started. So drop a comment below. Let's hear from all of you.